It's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing, it's an everyday thing when you let your nuts hang. My coworker tried to do a love spell on me with a used pad. So me and my now ex-coworker, we met at my current job. And we sat next to each other for a while. So one day she comes in and she's like, oh, like, I really want to get my hair dyed. Like, I really want to, like, bleach the ends of my hair. And, like, I really like to do hair. Like, I color my wigs all the time. I like to install my wigs. Like, so I'm like, okay, I'll do your hair. The week leading up to the day that she's supposed to come over to get her hair dyed, she's just acting super fucking, like, flirtatious. Like, just, I don't know, just being super friendly. Like, she was friendly before, but it was giving, like, she wants me. But I ignored it because I was just like, you know, like, whatever. Like, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Like, you're a delusional bitch. Like, not everybody likes you. You know, you're trying to convince yourself. Like, so, like, 2 days before she's supposed to come to my apartment, she asked me, she's like, what kind of flowers do you like? And I was like, you know, like, I tell her what kind of flowers I like, but I'm just like, hey, like, you don't need to get me flowers. Like, I'm, like, doing your hair for free. Like, this is just, you know, I'm not a professional. I don't want to fuck up your hair and charge you, which I didn't fuck her hair up, but still, like. So the day finally arrives and she shows up at my doorstep and she has a beautiful bouquet. I mean, honestly, it was quite nice. But I'm just like, oh, like, you shouldn't have done this. Like, I told you not to get me the flowers. Like, and she's like, oh, no, like, I would buy you flowers every single week. Like, you, blah, blah, blah. Like, you know, and I'm just like, oh, please, don't. Like, you really shouldn't. Like, don't. And another thing about this girl, like, she's low-key an alcoholic. So immediately she comes into my apartment and she's like, wait, like, we need to go to the liquor store. Like, don't you want some wine? And I'm like, no. I'm so okay. Like, I do not. So she goes, she gets her soju, and she gets her drinks, and, you know, I start working on her hair. She's drinking, blah, blah. So she's drinking, we're talking, I'm doing her hair, and I just noticed, like, the questions she's asking me, like, they just keep getting more and more, like, flirtatious. She's asking me questions like, oh, like, what would you do with your partner after work? Like, what is your ideal date night? Like, she's acting like we're on a date. And I'm just trying to redirect the questions. I'm just answering them very vaguely. I'm just like, oh, you know, just, like, hang out. Like, maybe go to, like, an art gallery or something. Like, you know, like. And then it's, like, nothing I try to do can de-escalate it. Like, she just keeps, like, asking me these super, like, kind of low-key invasive questions. Like, I don't know. And then she insinuates that, like, she made a move on me and I rejected her, which, yeah, but, like, you're not my type of shit. Like, you're not my type. So she gets up to go to the restroom before she leaves, and I'm just, like, cleaning up my apartment. As I'm cleaning up my living room, I look on my floor, and there it is, the used pad. And it's, like, an old used pad. Like, you know when it's, like, the blood is all dried up, it's, like, brown, like, so I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, why is this on my floor? And I just, like, start to, like, gaslight myself. Like, I'm literally standing there, I'm just like, did I drop that there? Like, but why would I have a used pad on my living room floor? Like, that don't make no sense. That don't make no type of sense. Like, what the fuck? So I'm just like, what? So she comes out the bathroom, and I can tell by the look on her face that she's, like, looking around for something. And I'm just like, it's right here. Not trying to be rude, but, like, it's right here. Like, what? And she, like, comes over, like, really hurriedly, and she picks it up. So I'm just like, do you need a new pad? Like, because I have a pad, like, if you need it. And she's like, no. My period ended, like, 5 days ago. And I'm just like, what do you mean your period ended 5 days ago? So I'm just like, what? And then, like, she goes back into the bathroom with the used pad. And she doesn't throw it away. Like, it seems like she carried it home with her. I was just like, what could you have been doing with a used pad, like, for days? And she wasn't wearing, like, baggy clothing or anything, so there's no way the old pad just, like, slipped out of her pants. It was, like, in there. Like, so I'm just like, if you had a pad on, you know what I mean? Like, if you're wearing some loose baggy clothes, that shit can slip out maybe. But, which, I mean, if it sticks, it shouldn't be slipping out. But clearly, I don't know what the fuck was happening. Like, that shit just weirded me the fuck out. Like, I was just convinced that she was, like, trying to put a spell on me. And honestly, that was the last time I ever saw her because she quit the job right after that. So
Why? How often do you take out your trash, ma'am? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'll be on my daughter's ass about that trash. Every other day, I take that trash out. And then if you on your cycle, like take that shit out. Man, let me tell y'all one thing. One thing happened, boy. I was about to drop kick my child. I went into her restroom. And goddamn, um, it was a red spot on the floor right by the toilet, and I was just like, this girl done dripped on the floor and didn't even clean it up, and I'm just like, now I gotta teach her not to be nasty. So when she comes home, I'm like, babe, listen, look at this shit. You can't, don't do this. This is gross. And she was like, oh, Dad, that's not that. I dropped my hair dye on the ground. She got red hair. I dropped her hair dye on the ground. I was like, you had me over here thinking. I was like, you this nasty little devil. And it was hair dye. But I was like, clean that shit up too. Like, that's dye. It's gonna stain the ground. Like, what are you doing? Crazy woman. That shit. Take out the damn trash. You know what I'm saying? I thought I was gonna have to give my kid the you nasty speech. Don't be nasty, but anyway. Yeah, but nah, I make her take out the trash, and even like, so even when we used to have to share a restroom, it was just like I knew when she was on her cycle, so I took out the trash then because we was always in the same restroom, so I'm always taking out the trash. I don't let it get, and you definitely not keeping a pad in a trash can for more than a day or 2 days. It's like, yeah. Just change that trash can, girl. If she put a love spell on you, it's your fault for not taking out the trash. And you know what? That's another thing. Well, some women are gross. I remember going to a girl's house and seeing old pads in the trash can. And I was just like, ugh. She don't take out her trash. Nasty ass. Like, and you got a man coming over. You know what was even nastier is I think that same trash was in there for like a week. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, does she even throw anything away in this mug? It just sits there. It didn't even wrap it up with tissue or nothing. You know? And it kills me because my daughter super wrapped these things. I'm telling all my kid business. But she wrap it like, damn, using all the tissue. Just wrap it up a few times and throw it away, and then take out your trash. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't gotta mummify the damn tampon. Just throw that shit in the trash. You know. So yeah, I know you're supposed to wrap it up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't see this shit, but I mean, it just makes sense to wrap it up. But don't leave it in the trash, and don't. You can like. You can like foo. You can wrap it like that, foo. But if you got man, that shit going on. My damn thing. My phone going off like a mother. But y'all nasty. Alright, I think do I got any more? Should I do one more? Oh, hold on, let me see. That was...
My coworker tried to do a love spell.
Story time about how my baby daddy's mom...
Oh, this one's a good one. Hold on. Let me write this one down. Oh, shit.
My coworker...
Story time about how my baby daddy's mom found out that I had a baby by...
This one's good.
Story time about how my baby daddy's mom.
Day and night. For some women, it can start working in as fast as 1 week.